So I jumped on Terraria to make today's episode, and something really annoying happened, which was that my character was completely gone. The world existed, but my character just was nowhere to be seen. And the last time I left off was the last time that I played. Like, I hadn't jumped on Terraria since then. So this has happened to me once before with, oddly enough, a hardcore character. And I believe the issue is something to do with Steam syncing. However, that wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense because you assume that a lot of the Terraria files are stored locally, so why would that be the case? Either way, this is now the second time, not in the series, but the second time that I've experienced it, where my character just has completely vanished. So, to the best of my ability, I spent a while trying to recreate it. Now, you can see I got the armor, but the accessories are missing some stuff, and everything that was in my inventory, which I'm not entirely sure all that it was, is completely gone. However, because I did not die, I decided to do this so that we could continue pushing forward. And then if I do end up dying, just because of the amount of inconvenience that was to try to recreate a character, we may just call this our last life and see where we go from there. Especially depending on, what you guys want to see. I did have to utilize a bit of my resources in order to do that, by the way. And I also made sure that I went back up to 180 life, but not to 200, because I don't want the Eye of Cthulhu spawning, because I'm nowhere near close to being confident enough to taking care of that. Now, I could go digging, and honestly, is that a ping that I did? It is. Okay, good. Whew, I was like, what is that? I feel like digging is definitely going to be good for us to gain more accessories. And that's always, a strong direction to go as far as all this. Also, I do have an axe. Let's cut down some trees real quick because I do want some wood. The reason why is because I feel like I want to transition into getting some Oasis fishing done. Now, I did mention it before, like that. Oh, by the way, and I had some bait on me, I believe. So I think I'm missing bait, which really sucks. But it's something like that's been hard to get. At the end of the day, I think Oasis fishing is going to be really good for us. Yes, we could attempt during the day to run past the jungle, and maybe that's what we should do on the following day here. But right now, I'm just going to go set up a quick little safe spot in the desert. And then with that, I'm going to attempt to make an oasis farming area. So that way we can sit there and do all of our fishing in the oasis, which will have a chance of getting us to the conch, which allows us to teleport directly to one of the oceans, which is great. That's really good, actually. And then on top of that, they have a couple other good items that you can get from the Oasis crates. So it's like, it is productive for us to do that, but it does mean that we have to go and set up a spot to actually fish out of. Now, I think I could take care of the buzzards and stuff, but I really want to be careful when it comes to the other enemy types. So what I'm going to do is just, pop this up and I'm just going to make myself like a a safe area. I need a safe place, a safe spot to build out my oasis. How do I want to do this? Probably come over here and just go like this. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I'll cut down those trees. Whoops, didn't want to do that, but I will put a light there just so we can see. And then that way this gives us like a covering from the, what are they called? The tumbleweed things. I don't remember what they're called. They're really annoying though, so we can at least not get attacked by them. It also allows us not to get attacked by buzzards or any of the other crazy bugs that spawn in the desert, because I really, really don't like those things. Ah, that's from above. Go away. Bad slime. They're paratrooping in. Parachuting in? That's bad. Why? Why do they have to do that? See, this is what I mean. Like, let's make a safe spot. Safe spot. Crap. That's not good. That's not a safe spot. But we could keep him off over here as we slowly knock that down. Okay, and then we can go up. See, because he doesn't want to come in that hole just yet. And then we can just close her up. Aha! Okay, so perfect. Now we're nice and safe here. Now it's time to make a pool. So kind of the same concept I did before. I want to have like 300 squares. I don't need it down in the ground like the other one, which I don't really know why I did that. I just did it because I did it that way. So from here, I'm just gonna dig myself out kind of a big hole, honestly. You know, I think the main reason why I'm really annoyed about my character just disappearing is not because of the inconvenience of having to go and, you know, basically remake the character and find random scraps of stuff that I have on this world and stuff that I have on other characters like the hearts, right? Like my master mode character that I've basically beaten the game with, which is not hardcore. I have a bunch of hearts just that I found, so it's just kind of like, okay, well, I can go have him drop those by on this thing, right? Like that's not that inconvenient. It takes time, sure. But the biggest thing is I kind of feel cheated, where I'm like, come on. Like, I felt like I was doing so well with that character, and then the game just kind of screws me out of my own victory on that one. In a lot of ways, what it reminds me of is playing hardcore on Diablo 3, getting pretty far, and then just having a disconnect where your internet disconnects, you come back and you're dead. And you're like, seriously? Like, I've gotten all the way through here. I'm pushing greater rifts. I'm doing really, really well. And this is the way that, like, this is the way my character ends. It's like, ah, that really sucks. It happens in Diablo 3 pretty often, you know, that kind of thing. But in Terraria, I kind of expect a bit more of it. Here's the thing, though. I don't know, because I tried to look it up. I don't know what exactly the issue is, whether it be with Steam syncing or something with my computer saving files from Terraria. I don't know, because the world is fine. Just as my character doesn't exist anymore. So it'd be nice to kind of figure that thing out. But I suspect it's something that I probably won't be able to fix without reinstalling the game. So now that I know that that's the case, I probably will reinstall it before the next time I record. But at this point, it's like, I'm just going to do a lot of fishing. And I think that's a good way to kind of burn some of that frustration off, is just sitting here, being relaxed, doing some fishing. So same setup as before, triangles, water, lots of water. Although it doesn't seem to be doing it the way I want it to, because I set up the triangles slightly to the right. So I might fix that, otherwise this might take a bit to get the water going. Yeah, let's fix that. All right, let's see if that's any better. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, now we have to wait for our pool to fill. I honestly can't tell if this is faster or not, but I can tell that it's taking a long time. Also, notice how that there's all plants now that are growing just like to my torch on the left there, and then just past the platforms on the right. Well, that means that as soon as you get any bit of water here, it immediately starts counting as an oasis, which is pretty cool. That you can create your own oasis biome, because it is a mini biome. It's not attached to any biome. So you don't have to have like specific walls behind it. Like if I were to create a desert biome over by my house to fish out of, which you can do, you would have to put a big hole and then get the desert background and put that behind it. Same thing goes for like corruption and whatnot, or like corruption blocks that you actuate, or desert blocks that you actuate and make it so that they're, you know, they're invisible, but they're there. So that is one way to do the biome trick. But this is nice because I don't even have to worry about it. It's just, I come over here, I put water down, suddenly I have an oasis to fish out of. This is taking so long. There's so much water. I just need, like, more buckets or something else to duplicate more water. So bored. Okay, now that that is built, let's just make a quick little house area. Because I'm obviously going to tear down this massive wall that I built around me. And then this will be a safe little place to come in. Oh, wow. It took all of the evening to do that. This will be a nice little safe spot to come and do some fishing at any given point, which is cool, right? Like, I could build my desert house close by, and that will allow me to quickly teleport back and forth. So that's always nice to have. Let's get us some doors. I should have enough palm wood to get these. Which is kind of cool. Changes it up a bit. Good. Okay, so I think what I do now is I tear down the rest of this. Or at least I try to. Because I can always run into my little hut if I need to, right? So we're going to dig this out. I want to try and do that. There we go. I guess I bow him. Just try to get the easy bow damage in. Clean up the rest of the wood. You know, we have this entire day, if we so choose, to go over past the jungle, or to try to. But I don't think I don't have any rope on me. That's another thing I forgot to get. So, I don't know if I trust it. Do I just want to do fishing, or do I want to go past the jungle? I kind of want to go past the jungle, but I think we need to prep for that. Which means going back to our little house area, buying a bunch of rope. Because without the rope, we're not going to be able to get up giant steep areas without placing a bunch of blocks. I don't want to do that either. I think we do that. I think we go back to the house and get some rope. So let's use a potion. Nope, that's my weapon. Potion. You know what? I need to have this potion on a better spot. Let's put it on... I usually like my torches on 6, but I really just need to not have my torches on my bar and just actually use holding the Alt button or the shift button in order to get it out. I think that's better because then I'm not having to worry about that, because then I get 6 and teleport. That's better. All right, let's talk to him and get us a bunch of rope. That should be far more than enough. And while I'm at it, should I take my fishing stuff? I think I should, because I might make it over to the ocean, which I can then fish out of. So, yeah, I lost some bait. I don't know what bait it was, but I still got the fishing pole. So I apparently had bait on me. That sucks. I should take the water walking potion, because actually that would make it easier to get over there. I may as well take this bait too, and that bait. I got a bunch of stuff. We should be fine. Do I have a net? I should get a net, because then I can at least catch more bait. That's another thing I forgot to grab. So shop, net. Let's put that on 7. Okay. With the water walking potion, we should be able to get past the jungle rather easy, because then we don't have to worry about dealing with piranhas and whatnot. We just walk on the water. Get over there. I mean, how far did we get? I mean, we got pretty far through the jungle. It doesn't have much left. It's got like maybe this much left before it turns into maybe the dungeon, and then maybe the beach after that. So I don't know. It's a possibility that it'll be way easier just to do this rather than trying to get the conch, which is going to take a while, because I think it's got a low drop chance. On top of that, I'm having to farm out crates, which already have a low drop chance. And if I could find the angler, the whole fishing thing would be far more lucrative. So yeah, let's try to get past the jungle. You know, I actually might be able to find another ancient tree as well, which would have a finch staff, or could have a finch staff in it, which would help with the early game stuff. So there's a bunch of options. I think it's definitely worth it to try and trying to get to the ocean. Obviously, there's a lot of good stuff there. I think having my recall potion on 6 as well is really going to help, because that's one of the ways that I've died. Actually, I think I died that way twice now. Is being panicked, trying to get over to my recall potion and just really messing that up, not being able to. I have an iron skin potion and a water walking potion. Cool. Let's pop both of those. Gives me extra defense here, so that way I can try to not die to stupid slimes like this one is barring my way. Bad slime. Bad. Go ahead and heal now so I'm at full health. Wow, yeah, not having to worry about that. That's nice. Get out of here, slimes. Goodness. They're not cool. They think they're cool, but they keep showing up. They're not invited to the party. Get out of here, slimies. That was that pool that we had a really big issue with up here. Having to try to get through that. However, if there are piranhas, which there aren't, it would be worth trying to kill them. Because I'm not in the water, so I don't have to fight them. But they could drop a hook, which would help me get a grappling hook. Because right now, I need more gems to get a grappling hook. Don't got gems, right? I think I actually had gems on me when I died. Maybe. I don't remember. I think I had just gone through my inventory and cleared a bunch of stuff out, but I think I kind of lost out on the gems. Now, this is our dangerous area we got to before. But that was nice because we don't have a bunch of things spawning on us. Is that a frog? All right, quick. Let's put this up. I said let's put this up. Get away from that slime. Try to keep the momentum of just moving. Okay, we made it past the jungle. Relatively. I gotta make it past this slime. Don't die, or don't kill me, slime. Okay, cool. I'm tired of slimes. So tired of you guys. Oh, right. Shift. There we go. You know what? I'll take it. Whatever it is. Ooh, crit chance. Whatever it is, I'll take it. Can I go up there? Oh, there's a corruption. That's kind of crappy. The fact that there's a corruption on the other side of the jungle. What are you? Come on, guys. That's not cool. Ah, dang it. That really sucks. You know what? I'm going back. I'm not even going to deal with that. That is just like not worth my time. Although I got jungle torches. So, goodness, what do we do? I think because it's getting late, we, how many NPCs do we have? The demolitionist doesn't like the desert enough. Okay, so I shouldn't worry about making a house over there, but I think I should go get myself some fish. I think I should just go fishing in the desert and do it that way. I think that's the best way to go about it. Oh, look, we got like these nice little cactus. That's really cool. I like our little area. Die, antlion. Hate these guys. There we go. Got him dead. We got some antlion mandibles. All right, cool. So we're just gonna sit here and just fish things up. Ooh, wait, we just got a zoologist. Oh, and we just got an oyster. White pearl. There's something you could do with pearls, and I don't quite remember what it is. Luck potions. That's what it is. So if I really wanted to farm out for a specific item off of an enemy, luck potions are really helpful for that. And we got a flounder. Okay, well, none of that's really that helpful. But getting the zoologist is interesting, because now we can come and make a house over here, and I think... a rock lobster. I think it's possible for us to have her move in over here with the dye trader. There's I don't remember what NPC it is with the dye trader that really helps. But you can get the desert pylon that way. We don't have the arms dealer, otherwise that would be the easy one to go to. You know, we actually have accessories with quite a bit of damage. We got 3% damage, 4% damage, 4% crit, 2 defense on the stool. I mean, it would be nice to have defense on all of them at the moment, but with the potion, I believe we have the potion. Yeah, with the potion, we have 18 defense, which is pretty good. So that means we have 10 defense elsewhere, or yeah, otherwise. Should I go get at these scorpions? I probably should. It's free bait. I may as well. I mean, it's not super valuable bait, but it is better than what I got. Let me fish up this and we'll go grab those guys. Ooh, another oyster. Get you. And we'll get you. And we'll get you. And I don't want to have to deal with any enemies here. Man, the fishing is nice. It's peaceful. I don't have to worry about enemies. It is really short progression. I should be much further than I am. There's an argument to be made about just going straight down. Just digging down to obsidian, making obsidian armor and using bombs to blow it up. Make obsidian armor. Then I'm at like full platinum level armor. Then going and getting the Eye of Cthulhu dead. So like getting a better bow and then killing the Eye of Cthulhu. Like that is, but I need Hermes boots. That's kind of the thing. If I could find Hermes boots, then that would work perfectly. That's a really solid path of progression. We just can't do that yet because I do not trust myself underground at the moment, especially because I don't have any danger sense potions. And I think I lost the one pressure plate that I had, although I may have a backup in one of the chests. I think I may have thrown one of those in there, or I threw it away. I don't remember. But at the end of the day, if I could get down there with a danger sense potion or a pressure plate, then we could go and dig straight down, which it yields more stuff quickly, but it's higher risk. I need to make sure I make a bunch of food with all this stuff. That way we have life regeneration in minor stats going, or major stats, depending on what food we make. Probably should open up these oysters as well. And the crates. You know what? The crates are bothering me. Ooh, oh my goodness, we just got a tsunami in a bottle. Heck yeah, we got double jump. And 84 silver. Wow, that second chest was really, really underwhelming. Ooh, a black pearl. But I mean, hey, we got double jump now. That's really good. That may have just been the thing that I needed to start digging. You see, the key with the tsunami in a bottle is now we can double jump, which gives me a potential way to save my booty if I fall. Right, fall damage is a huge thing right now. We haven't found any gravitation potions, therefore we haven't found any sky islands, therefore we haven't found a lucky horseshoe, which means that we can take fall damage. And until you get that item, falling is like a super, super bad thing for hardcore characters. But if I can have a potential way to stop that by double jumping at the last second, which is not super reliable, because if I fall in the dark, then I can't guarantee that. It's better to have any kind of grappling hook at that point. But it's not a bad thing getting that. I wasn't expecting to get that so quickly, and now it's kind of changed my plans. Maybe I use the rest of my fireflies, and then once those are gone, I go back. Or maybe I go back during the day, and then dig down and try to do that. Ooh, goodness, that's a really good idea. Another wooden crate. Ah, mana potion, swiftness potion. Not ideal. I was hoping for, I don't know, something better. Yeah, I mean, you could get, like I said, you can get some good stuff out of the Oasis stuff, but I don't know if I would have preferred anything over the tsunami. I think that was really, really good. You know, we just got another wooden crate. I had gotten another one. I got lead ore. So, like, we've got a bunch of buff potions now. Let's fish twice more. One is, I mean, the fireflies aren't going away. Two. Okay, I was actually expecting my fireflies to go away a lot faster than they have. I've been fishing so many flounders. I'll tell you what. Come on, give me something good. Crap. Okay. Well, okay. We have one more firefly. Let's finish this firefly. All right, we got another wooden crate, which gave us an angry tsunami in a bottle, which is better than our no extra thing tsunami in a bottle. And we got apprentice bait, but I think that is a pretty good spot to go back and put some stuff away. I don't know if that's enough lead armor or lead ore to make some pants. It'd be nice to have some pants. Tell you what, let's just go ahead and dump stuff in. Let's open all three of those. So ore-wise, yeah, I use the rest of my lead trying to get my stuff, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I think I would be slightly further ahead if I didn't have to utilize some of my stuff to do that. So let's pop that in there. The pearls, probably should put those in my fishing. Alchemy. I think I want to put the swiftness in here and mana potions. We can pop the bottles in there. Night owl potion, sure. I've got plenty of healing potions and the water walking potion. I don't want to take that on accident, but I will hang on to the iron skin. Okay, so here's the real thing. Do we happen to have a pressure plate? I don't think that we do. Man, I don't think we do. That really sucks. Let's top off my fire arrows. Okay. So, oh, I should probably put this in the alchemy chest. All right, let's make some food. We have our little cooking area over here. Lobster tail. Nice. 10 lobster tail. It's great. With the flounders, I believe you can make sashimi from a crafting bench. Or am I crazy on that? No, you can. Okay. Medium improvement to all stats. Medium improvement to all stats. You know what? I may as well just make these. It only stacks up to 30. Interesting. All right, there. Let's pop one of those. It gives me 3 armor, that one does. You know what? Let's check. So what? 3 armor. I can't tell anything else. Let's see what this gives me. Also 3 armor. Okay, cool. Whatever. Just can't tell the difference. We'll see. There's our zoologist. What's she got? Lizard tail, cat license. So, oh, that's what it was. I can use the cat license to put them in a house with the dye trader, and then that will allow me to have enough happiness to get the thing that I need. Also, a squirrel hook? I don't think I've seen that before. Is it a hook? Oh, it is literally a hook. Okay, well, hey, you know what? That's better than nothing. All right, let's come over here. Let's pick this up. Do I just want to build a house? Man, it's a tough choice. It's like I'm stalling on the whole having to go anywhere else thing. Okay, let's put this stuff in here. You know what? I'm gonna put the jungle torches down there. There's a whole luck mechanic with torches. It's not worth explaining at the moment, but I'm gonna hold on to them just for the sake of that one mechanic. If I can find myself a pressure plate, then this will all be far more. Ooh, hey, a fairy. What you got, fairy? What you want to show me? You gotta show me a bat? Yeah, the bats are bad. All right. You know what? Let's dig down, and the fairy can show me where to go from there, right? I just hit that. That's not what I... That was really embarrassing, because that's totally not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put a potion down, but I told you guys that I'm going to forget that shift is now my potion. I feel rather bashful at the moment. That is not my brightest moment. But you know what? Oh, come on. Stop auto-putting it there, please. No, I did it again. There we go. I feel like could have done that a little bit better, smarter. Is another word that could be used there. Some demonite over there, but I can't mine it, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would be quite nice. But we found ourselves some lead. All right, let's get a rope going. Oh, we found ourselves a lot of lead, which may allow us to make some pants. Which sounds ridiculous, but you know what? It's pretty important that we allow ourselves to make pants. Let's collect all this. Go down a little further after that. Oh, we just got a traveling merchant that showed up too. You know what? Let's pop a thing there. This is not a bad spot. Let's dig down a little bit more, and then we're gonna go check out what that merchant has, which may prove to be rather useful. The fact that we're gonna have to deal with some water here is really annoying, though. Honestly, I prefer not having to dig through water, but I don't really have a choice, I don't think. Ooh, and some emeralds. You know what? Those aren't bad either. I'd rather have the emeralds than have nothing. So we'll pick these up. Cool. Pop a torch. I don't think I could pop a torch over there. Doesn't look like it. So let's do this, put our rope down. And instead of using a potion, because that would be a giant waste, we'll just head up. Traveling merchant. What you got? No, I don't want to talk to you. Guide. Shop. Pretty pink dress. Fedora. Ultra bright torch. Sake. Fake unicorn horn. So he has nothing good. All right, that's fine. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Let's come over here. Let's get that stuff. Let's go to crafting and get ourselves some lead bars. It's not enough for anything decent. I'm not going to be able to make myself pants. Which is funny that I desperately need pants. But it's true. It would really help. I also have all the mana back, so an emerald staff is probably not a bad idea. However, if I found a chain, which I do have, is it possible to craft me a better thing? I don't think it is. I'm not going to be able to make a better grappling hook, which, to be fair, is okay. I'm okay with that. It is what it is. And range damage wise, it's not a bad idea for us to pop this open, or not that one, this one open, and get ourselves that emerald staff. Ooh, and it's a demonic emerald staff. You know what? That actually is going to be better than our boomerang. It doesn't, it's not going to change our world here. But here, let's go test out the damage. Because I think that with it being demonic, it adds quite a bit of damage. So if I'm able to utilize this for ranged, that would be really powerful. If it's any good. That's the real key. We're about to find out, though. Hey, enemies. Why aren't you spawning? If I just stand in one spot, someone will eventually show up. But I'm going right. Because I want to see if I can get something in the desert to spawn. Kill it with this. Because desert enemies are evil. Oh, flying fish. Okay, it would help if I could hit things. 26 damage, 24. That is quite good. And it's not really utilizing a whole heck of a lot of my mana. It's got a pretty fast fire rate, too. Does it pierce? It does. I think we found ourselves a new weapon, boys. It's a little slow. It's going to take a little getting used to, but you know what? That is quite strong.